Good morning, teachers. I wanted to take a minute to just take you back through one more time how you're going to set up your calendar for next week and make sure you've published all of your materials for the week. And I'm also going to share a few tips and tricks that we've learned this week, just playing around in Canvas and talking with different people, the things that we've learned, the questions teachers have asked, and we've kind of navigated through that to figure out new ways of doing things. So I am going to use one of our staff courses. I'm going to use Ms. Harriet's fifth grade class. And I want to go ahead and get her calendar set up. I believe Ms. Harriet already has it linked, but I'm going to take you through how to do it again through the Enter Here button, just to ensure that we have everything correct. So I go to the Edit, and then I go to these little dots and I like pull them down because I want this window to be a little bit bigger. Makes it hard when it's not. Sorry, that's an editing tool that I have on there. All right, so I'm going to come on down to the Enter Here, and I know Ms. Walters shared one way of doing it. I actually link mine a little bit different, so I'm going to share how I do that. I go to these three little buttons here. Sometimes you hear them, they call them the hamburger buttons because there are three of them. And I go to my little chain link fence tool here for my linking, and I'm going to click Remove Link. Okay, and then I'm going to scroll back down. I'm back at my Enter Here, and I am going to go to course links because I'm going to be linking a course page. So I go to Pages, and like always, there's like 5 gazillion of them here. They've loaded them all, and it takes a second to scroll through all of them. But I'm going to find, I want my week 1 calendar page. Scroll and scroll and scroll. Okay, I should be very close. Looking like it. Oh, here I am. I'm in my weeks. So I want this week 1 and 2, August 17th through the 28th. That's going to be my first week um, for students. So I'm going to link that there. And then when I'm all done, I'm going to come down here and I'm going to click Save. Make sure that work is saved. And once I'm done there, I want to just kind of check my links. So I'm going to link there and make sure, okay, yeah, look, I have week 17 or August 17th through the 28th that is linked currently. And now I want to check to see what all I have published. So I want to make sure this page is for sure published because students are going to need to access that on day 1. But now I want to take a look at my module and all block lessons. So I'm going to click on that and see if anything happens. Let's make sure it's connecting. Ooh, yes, it did. So I can see that my Module 1, Unit 1 lessons are all here. So I want to teach you another little trick of the trade here. You can see that this is Module 1, Unit 1, Lesson 1. And you have all of the parts that you need for that lesson are already linked here. And this little button right here is super important. If you have not already published that, you'll see I'm unpublishing right now. Okay, cancel. Okay, so I am, it doesn't want me to do that. It wants me to leave it. Okay, I'll do that. I'll listen. So anyways, I want to make sure that I publish all of them. So when you first open this, you might notice that like nothing in here is published. So all you have to do in the literacy blocks is go up to the gray box where it says module and click that, and it will automatically publish everything. But it is key that this gray box is published. So for example, if I unpublish that, guess what? You can't see any of this now. So it has to be published. So you need to make sure everything for that lesson is done. But here's another little trick and tool that I want to teach you. So all of this is published, but look here. I have Unit 1, Lesson 2 here, and it's already been published too, except for this discussion. So I'm going to go ahead and publish that too. But I don't want students to see it on day 1. So let me show you how you can schedule out what you have published. I'm going to go to Edit. You saw I went to the little hamburger dots. Let me make sure you saw me there. I'm right here, hamburger dots. I go to the edit. Let's see, hold on, maybe that's not what I want. Let's see, edit. Oh, yep, sorry, I was not taking my time to read this. So I'm in edit module settings. And do you see how it says this box right here? It says lock until. I can select that box and then go to the calendar. And this is my lesson for Tuesday. So I'm going to actually lock it until Tuesday, the 25th. So Tuesday, the 25th, this lesson is going to become live for my students. So I'm going to update my module. So hopefully no students have already progressed to this module. It's telling me some students may have, hopefully not. So I'm going to continue. Looks like some of my fifth graders may have figured out how to get in here. Okay, so I'm going to come back over here to my little hamburger dots. This is going to be for lesson 2, and I'm going to hit edit. Once again, I want to lock until, I'm going to lock this till Tuesday, then update my module. Yep, some of my fifth graders have figured out how to get in here. These kids are smart. All right, here's my lesson 3. I'm going to do the same thing here. Everything is published, but I'm going to lock it until Wednesday the 26th. Update my module. Yep. This is when we always wonder, like, how do they figure all this out? They do. They figure it out before we do, which is the crazy part. So now I'm looking at my Module 1, Unit 1, Day 1 of All Block. This is their first lesson. They're also going to be doing that, it looks like, on Wednesday. So I am going to select for the 26th to be the day that that goes active again. And here is the lesson 2. That's actually on Thursday for my fifth graders. So I'm going to make that Thursday, and then I'm going to save it. Here is my Thursday module lesson. I'm going to look here. Ooh, I definitely want to make sure I get all these discussions also active and ready. I'm going to lock that. I'm still on Thursday. Update my module. Continue. All right, Module 1, Unit 1, All Block Lesson 4. I'm going to go through and check my pacing guide before I do many more of these because I feel like that one actually bumps one more day. So I'm going to check that before I do it. But hopefully this will help you to make sure that you have everything that you need published for next week before students start this work. So once you're all done, I'm going to go home. Now remember, I just set a date, a locking date for that Monday work. So if I go into Student View, so I can just kind of check to make sure everything's working, I'm going to click on my Enter Here button. And when I click on the module, ooh, it does show up, which is kind of nice. Okay, so you can see that that module is there, but look, this is all grayed out. It's not going to unlock until August 25th. So as you can see, like these kids, it's even telling them it will unlock on the 26th, this will unlock on the 26th, the 27th. So I know that my kiddos cannot get to that yet. My module lesson 1, that's going to be the first thing my kids get to. And if they get this page, they're just going to click that top, oops, sorry, top unit family letter, and it'll take them through the lesson. So as I click on through, maybe thinking it's tired, it's Friday. It'll click straight through. If there's any pages you didn't want students to view in here, you can always remove those too. But I think all of this discussion board is going to be what they're doing. They have a part 3. They're going to go over their performance tasks. This should be my last slide for my fifth grade friends. Yep, module is complete. And as you can see, they're going to do their all block time, which is like skills block. Yep, and it's complete. And, well, it didn't stop. It's a good thing for me to go back and look at. Oh, it says, look, this page is locked until the 25th at 12 a.m. So they actually can't do it. They might be able to look at it, but they can do nothing because it is currently locked. As you can see, it still says it there. So it's just a nice tool to have. Okay, so hopefully that'll help you at least to get your all of your lessons published and to Make sure that you have linked your calendar. If you have any questions or you want one of us to check it, just let us know. We're happy to go in, especially if you have shared and made us teachers on your courses. We can go in and check to make sure everything looks the way you want it to look for your students. But hopefully that's helpful for all of you as you move into next week. Let us know if you need anything. I hope you have a nice weekend. Thanks. Bye.